My life was just like in a paradise. It's just like in a luxury life. We didn't know how to worry about anything. We were belonging to a wealthy family. I feel like I live up to the moon, but it just happened in less than a day. Everything just became upside down, and we could not believe it. It's just like from the happiness, from the joyfulness to the nightmare. I heard the bombing, and then the bombing was very close. One small kid, probably around 10 years old, and he banged the door gate of my house. He said, "Get out of the house. We were looking for the Americans." And I said, "There are no Americans here." And then he said, "Get out, or I'm going to shoot you to death." They keep chasing us out of the city, and we didn't know where to go. Finally, my husband and I were taken away to the different place to work, like digging the canals, picking rice, planting the seed, chop the trees. I used the rocks as pillow. And when it rained, we have to sleep under the rain. No one could survive this regime because of lack of nutrition, because of lack of food. The wild grass that was edible and it grew along the road, and that's what I picked that, and then make the soup, and then fed myself and my father. I struggled to survive, but with hope, with the support of my father. My father always encouraged me to live with hope. He said, "It's okay, be patient. In another 3 weeks, we're gonna go home." And then that gave me hope, no matter how starved I was. And then my stepmother died from starvation, and then my grandaunt died from starvation, and my grandparents died earlier than that, 3 months, within 3 months after we were forced to leave the house. They could not survive from starvation, and my father died. In 1978, they killed my husband. In 1979, the Khmer Rouge were defeated and they ran away. It was just like a nightmare was over. I feel like my body got my soul back. I couldn't believe that. All the survivors had to come back home, took all over the remaining belongings. After liberation, I came back home with a pot that I used to boil bamboo leaves to treat my father, his swollen legs. That's the pot, and the handkerchief that covered his face after his death. That's what I had. I decided it's too empty for me. It's so lonely. Well, I found one of my cousins who's still alive too. And he said, "Why you want to stay here?" I said, "I don't want to stay here, but how can I escape?" He guaranteed that he would take me to the border of Cambodia and Thailand. My cousin said, go ahead, just escape. And we escaped at night. Now we have to fight to be legalized, legal refugee. And that time I didn't know that I was not legal. And then that's a big nightmare again. I think for 3-4 months later, I met my second husband. So I can be his wife and he will sponsor me to go along with him to the United States. Life was so tough. And after I had 2 children and I divorced my second husband and I was a single mom. I realized that I had PTSD and then put myself on medications. It didn't help. I kneeled down, I cried. I missed my father. I had nobody else to tell, only writing to tell my father. So just like talking to him, I wrote, bring him back to life and talk to him. I told him that I'm done. I'm so exhausted with life. And then I keep writing more and more, and then become a book. And then I met this third husband. I had mother-in-law. She had helped me with the editing. The third husband, he got a job offer. The job required many relocations, and he decided to choose Tucson. And I said, okay. And we came from Portland, Oregon. And I didn't like Tucson at all in the first 3 months, 6 months. But I love about Tucson one thing. I don't have to worry about mow the lawn.
Do you have any thoughts for other people wanting to immigrate to the United States?
Oh, you mean about, well, when you talk about people to migrate to the U.S., that would be a great idea. Who doesn't want to come to the U.S.? Even my family in Cambodia, they said the same thing. I would love to have people to come to the U.S. I want it, but I want them to come legally and go through the process. I believe in Trump. My friends hate Trump. And they still love Democrat. Remember, I'm not a politician nor historian. If I'm wrong, don't say that I'm bad. I just say what I feel. Genocide happened in Cambodia. It's not far right, it's far left. I dreamed that my father came in to ask me to give him a bag of candies. So according to our Cambodian culture, they believe that in order to forward the candies to my father, we have to go to find the monk. So I heard there was a Thai temple here. So I Googled it and then I found him. I came here with the 2 bags of candies and I met the monk. His name is Sarayut. We call Ajahn Sarayut. He invited me to come into this room, the Buddha room here. I feel that all the trigger point, all the soul of my father, everything that provoked PTSD start to exit my body and my mind. So I was left alone here and I turned around, I found one book. It's a Buddha principle. I read it in a chapter where it wrote, life is suffering, life is impermanent, life is unpredictable. I relax. I know myself right now. I need to let it go. I learned to let it go.